Hi guys, it's me Colton Johnson with Empty Popcorn Bucket Productions, and I hope you like that intro. I just put it together today, and I thought it was pretty cool. Today I'll be reviewing Tony. I had the opportunity to check this out at an early screening, and I have to say, 3 words: full course meal. This movie delivers a wonderful biopic about Anthony Bourdain, and I have to say, I love movies about food. I mean, if you know me, one of my favorite movies of all time is Ratatouille. This movie, very different than Ratatouille, but it tells a very compelling story about a man who is trying to figure his life out. I'm also a man trying to figure my life out, making videos, making content, making movie reviews, trying to figure out what's next in my career. And so to see this compelling story definitely struck a chord with me in a way that most movies haven't. It was really cool to see someone who had one idea of something and through a change of perspective was able to have another idea of another thing. We see Tony, who wants to get in this program and unfortunately doesn't get in. And so he kind of crashes out in a way to kind of follow a girl, which, I mean, stereotypical, this is this legit man's life, I guess. Coming of age story where things happen and he ends up getting thrown into this restaurant to wash dishes. Next thing you know, he learns to have a knack for culinary arts. I would have to say it is an art because people put in so much time and effort, and it's one of those arts that fulfills a need, which is food. I think this movie was incredible. I love Matt Johnson, and he has several different varieties of style when it comes to the things that he's created, especially earlier this year with Nirvana, the band, the movie, the show, or I might have said that wrong. Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie, which is probably my second favorite movie of the year. And I definitely need to put more effort into doing a review for that video or for that movie. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. He also directed Blackberry, which is also an incredible film that people definitely need to check out. I definitely think Matt Johnson is a pretty underrated director, especially with the leagues of all these other directors of our time. This movie is no different, and I feel like it delivers such a compelling story. And the acting from Dominic Sessa was incredible. Antonio Banderas also does really great stuff in this movie. And overall, I think the cast does really good. Another thing that I felt like was pretty relatable in one front of things, I worked in a restaurant as a teenager, so that was about 10 years ago. And I was a busboy, so I was in and out of the kitchen all the time. But seeing all the banter between the cooks and the chef, I thought that was awesome because it reminded me of a good time where I did get to experience that in some degree. And also just the effort that cooks and chefs put into making such great food. So if you're a cook or a chef or have some role in a restaurant experience, way to go. You're awesome. Thank you for providing great service to people who love going to restaurants. Me included. Texas Roadhouse could take any day. Anyways, loved this movie. I thought it was incredible. It was written beautifully, and I would say one of the best films of the year. Yes, there's movies that, on a scale-wise, I wouldn't say meets that scale. But as a very self-centric story of a man and a coming-of-age story, I thought this was a very well-done film. And I thought it was very relatable. I am grateful for the opportunity that I did get to check this movie out. I do want to thank Pixel Scene Media for the opportunity to check this out in a screening. I hope to one day be a film critic. I've mentioned this on my channel before, and I'll do what I can to do that, whether that means watching movies that I wouldn't think to watch or watching some of the greatest films of all time. You never know. Well, if you've seen this movie or if you're planning on seeing it, please let me know in the comments below. I'd give this movie a 4.5 out of 5. This is a pretty busy week. I already had a review out on Monday. I'll have a review out tonight, and I'll probably have a review out by Friday or Saturday for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Pretty excited for that. I'm also doing TikTok, so go check that out. I'm also doing Instagram. Go check that out. And if you haven't already, if I didn't already say it before, please subscribe. It will mean so much to me. I have like 335 subscribers right now. And I want to be like one of the big leagues one day. So if you stumbled upon this video and you're still watching, which thank you so much for still watching, do me a favor. Subscribe, please. And like this video. I'd appreciate it. And have a wonderful day. Bye.